You got to uncloud your mind. If you cannot manifest, if you can't attract the things you want and desire, that means your mind is clouded and you need to remove some things out of your life so you can get to where you want to be. Unclouding your mind will take you to another level because you're able to think clearly. If you cannot think clearly, you won't be able to do certain things that you can do effortlessly on a regular day. So always remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot help others. You can't do nothing for no one else if you don't take care of yourself first. The best way to uncloud your mind, you got to relive those happy times in your life. Like, you got to think about the times where you was at your highest point and there was nothing nobody could tell you. Relive and refill your mind with those old memories. Look at pictures from when you was younger, or look at a picture from last year. If you can get those feelings again and the knowledge you possess now and know how to move accordingly in life, I guarantee you everything that you want will come to you. I am one person that could tell you that I always used to feel life wasn't fair. I used to feel like things was just haywire every time. Like, it was not a good feeling. It was not great. I was always depressed. But just one day I was just like, all right, whatever, we got to take the control. Like, always take control back. If you feel like you in your darkest time of your life, you got to take your control back. And the way to take your control back, you put yourself first for once, I guarantee you everything will unfold properly. Like, cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't. Like, there's no way, shape, or form can that happen. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You got to take care of you. You got to get in here. Get acquainted with this person. I tell you straight up, you get acquainted with this person right here, that's right inside your head. You know the ins and outs of that person. You know everything that's going to go on, how the moods are going to go. You get in tune with this person right here, and you will see everything out and your reality just shift. One thing we got to understand about life, there's always balance. You're always going to have balance in life. There's always going to be a shift. It could be a shift from a negative to a positive, or a positive to a negative. You're never going to stay in a good mood 24/7, and neither can you stay in a bad mood 24/7. So you got to be able to understand the balance of where you at that point in time. You got to understand how you feel. You got to understand what emotions you're facing, and you got to understand exactly how to overcome those bad things that happen in your life. Even when it's good times in your life, take notes of those things. Take notes of what's actually making you feel that way. Write it down. So when it comes time again that you actually feel like you in a bad spot, you look at those notes that you wrote when you was in a good mood, and I guarantee you that at some point, the more and more you read it, you're going to find yourself again. Uncloud your mind. If you uncloud your mind, you will be able to attract everything you want in life. You don't have to chase anything. You don't have to want or need for anything. The world is to your disposal. It's all about how you perceive it right here. But first, you got to get in tune with this person right here. You could have all the money in the world. That don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing if you don't got your mind. If you don't got your mental stability, you won't be able to do anything with all that money. You're just going to have it, and you're still going to be miserable. You're still going to be upset. Fulfillment is your happiness. When you have fulfillment, you will feel amazing. You will feel great. It does not matter what's going on around you in the outside world. But when you have that happiness, you still got to have that same thought process when you're in the negative as well. You still got to ignore everything around you and get in tune with this person to uncloud your mind so you can take yourself to that next level. This is Self Development Network. I am your guy, Bink. Thank you for tuning in.